Note to self. I understand what it means to free the mind. I really get it, and I really see what's been going on. The whole concept, the whole idea of freeing the mind that we see, people who practice yoga, you'll see free the mind with the picture that they have of someone in meditation. Free the mind, and what it is really understanding everything in regards to all the stuff of all the videos that I've been putting out recently. It's really understanding that God is in all things. God is life in all things. And so with that being said, I do have a greater appreciation for plant life, for life in general, animal life, my children, for him, for Holy Spirit. And then, so there's that. But all this stuff ties in together to freeing the mind. Okay? We deal with our own thoughts, our own mind constantly. And biblically, it's the war that goes on in the head in regards to the old dead nature and, the flesh, and now the new creation. So people who practice other belief systems, they've already figured all this stuff out, and they've labeled it all these other things. And I see what they've done, but here's my only fear with them, for them, is that they've done it all apart from Jesus. They've done it all without Jesus. Yes, they do take into consideration, or they will say, Jesus was a good teacher teaching this. He was a good teacher of that. But Buddha taught this, and this is what he meant. And now with the realization of what I understand here, I grasp all the concepts. They all go together. But here's the one thing, is like I just said, it's all apart from Jesus Christ. They don't acknowledge that Jesus is the Messiah. They don't acknowledge that Jesus is God in the flesh. And that is a huge problem and a danger. Now, and yet again, with all of that, I keep on thinking they're going to get in another way. The intruder that gets in another way, that taps into the supernatural realm. I haven't even looked it up, that verse yet. I should do that soon. I'll put it in the description box. But yeah, so this note to self is about, I understand what they're talking about, freeing the mind. I now understand that all those drawings that people would post, or memes would post about the mind being a prison, I now understand. And there really is something to get free from. Your mind, your thoughts, your constant thinking is what you need to get free of. And in the world, they call it the ego. In Christianity, in Christianese, it's the carnal mind, the flesh, the old dead man nature. And now I get it, and I have the understanding, and I'm free. It's a trip that these guys out in the world are practicing all this other stuff, and they got free with that stuff. But amazing that God led me to freedom of the carnal mind. He led me to freedom by my understanding of the flesh nature and the new man. It's amazing. So I really know what it means to be free. I still have the peace. It's just, I understand the oneness. God is in everything. I'm just learning all this stuff. And you know what? I'll tell my family things, and they're like, "You didn't know that? You didn't know that?" God, like the whole thing about God is the source of all life, and that's so easy to understand. You never understood that? And I'm like, well, I've never thought about that. I've never thought about it. I'm really a simple dude. I'm just a simple, chill dude, you know? And I never had thought about it. But then I'll say, but the thing is, you're getting what I'm saying because I'm so good at breaking things down in easy to understand terms for you. Just being funny. But they're like, bro, we already knew that. But I'm like, but have you really thought about it? Has it really sunk in? And that's the thing. This stuff that I'm sharing or noting to self, trying to remember, it's really sunk in and had an impact and given me a greater understanding on reality and on God, and reading my Bible is even more awesome. Absolutely amazing. So I just wanted to keep a note of this. I get it. Free the mind. I get it. And it all came about through understanding of the flesh nature and the new creation. It's amazing. Whoa.